cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you what happens.
I'm Yele.
And I'm Patrick.
Together we are JP Adventures 19. Welcome back to a new episode. I'm gonna start off by waterproofing our ply sheets that go on top of the insulation, and we'll give you a sneak peek of our stairs because Patrick is working on that. How's it going, Patrick?
It's going.
That's good. Look at this. It does already look pretty cool. Half page. Let's go. Waterproofing's ready. And I got a little helper right here. Hey. She's exploring the workshop. Ja, hallo.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Right, they are all coated with 2 layers of waterproofing, so now I'm gonna let them dry, and Patrick is still working on our stair design. Here's our actuator.
Design our stairs.
On our stairs actually. And I'm gonna show you something so cute.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive.
So Patrick came into the kitchen and told us that he wants to demonstrate our stairs. So they're right here. We're now waiting for Patrick. This one is waiting as well. Hey. Aww. Come on. Here we go. First demonstration. Oh, and even electric battery.
For the fakeness, if you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead of
First, we will work on the other ply sheets. We will waterproof them as well and do the rest tomorrow.
Yeah, what are we doing?
We are installing a vapor barrier.
That's right. So this wall wrap stuff here. Got it from CSR Gyprock. Got a 30 meter roll, and yeah, it's pretty solid stuff actually. It looks really thin, but it's actually pretty thick compared to what we've seen so far. So yeah, we went for this, and we're doing this just to reduce condensation from the steel walls on the inside, because we don't want condensation in the Earthwool, so we're trying to keep it dry. Thank you to whoever commented on our video last week about doing this, because yeah, it was already planned, but yeah, we didn't do it under the balcony because it's going to be completely waterproofed and airtight, so we decided we'd skip it for that. And now we're doing the hard part, of course, with all these beams and stuff
Fun.
hanging around here. So after working all day, pulling another night session in the workshop as usual, and we are building our roof rack for the cab. So that's about what it looks like, and it'll have little side rails here, about like that. There you can see, hopefully, give you another bit of a side view. And yeah, it has this front rail. And in this front rail, I can't even talk anymore, it's that late. So this front rail here, it's going to be the brush guard for STEDI lights. And these are the amazing Type X Pro 9-inch or 8.5-inch Spotties. Yesterday, I pulled another night shift, as you could see in the last video, and this is how far I got. So, the roof rack has protection bars for our Spotties and a little nice side rail. So plan for today is cut some mesh. Here it is, all cut. So the cutout here is for the AC condenser unit that has the mounts cut out already with nuts welded onto the bottom, so you only have to screw it in from the top. And the front cutout here is for where we're going to mount the light bars, so we have to put in a piece of flat bar there, weld it on, drill some holes into it. And we wanted to put a piece of flat bar there because one, if you have a hole in that, it won't just run into like SHS and then be full of water. And two, because then we have one flat bar there that we can pretty much just drill new holes into as needed in case we do ever want to swap for a light bar or add more Spotties, or yeah, we'll see. And while I've been working, this one has been very lazy. She thinks she has a new baby that she has to carry around all day long.
She's following me.
But the little baby has 4 legs and it can walk.
It was walking over here.
Mm-hmm.
It was. I put everything in the box waiting for you. Happy weekend! This is our first short weekend in a while, which we don't like. And now I'll show you what we've done without filming. So, we put waterproof plywood, both sides are waterproofed, on top of the insulation and vapor barrier, here on the angle. And we painted a ply sheet white that goes up here, just so it's not as dark. Because otherwise this entire back corner would be black. Yeah, so we decided to waterproof our ply sheets from both sides, because just in case there is some condensation forming, our ply doesn't get like rotten or anything, so it's just protected, extra protection. Yeah, and now we are working on the front area right here. And the first thing we have to do is drill a hole for our grey water tank, which is mounted underneath here. I'll show you in a second. And then we already have the cutouts for our water fittings that we will mount. So it has 2 seals mounted from the top and the bottom. yeah, it should be good, really good. We'll do that, and then we left space in the ply sheets for the wiring as well. Same in the back. And then we can insulate this area and put the ply sheet on. We cut some little feet to size that are gonna hold the ply sheet on this side. Yeah, that's about it. That's a quick update, and now I'll show you the grey water tank. You will probably start laughing when you see our grey water tank. We'll tell you what the story behind it as well. So here we go. That's our grey water tank, mounted, threaded rod, 2 bars underneath. We'll clad that with rubber as well, and it fits perfectly in here. And we went for this heavy-duty storage box because we had a 100-liter heavy-duty storage box, pretty much the same thing, just bigger, in our van as a water tank, and it worked well.
So our third hole saw, 51 mil, just went through a 2 mil steel sheet, and yeah, it works great. Didn't have any problems. It was obviously a bit slower than going through timber, but yeah, still went through it, no problems at all. And nice round circle as well.
The entire floor is insulated. I'll show you quickly. Look at this. Earthwool everywhere. And now we will put the vapor barrier on top and then our waterproof ply sheets. So it's a little bit of a jigsaw puzzle again. Patrick is drinking beer out there with Farmer Steve. I am working on the vapor barrier, and this is how far I got. All this is covered, and now I'm gonna do that side strip, and then it should be all good to mount our waterproof ply sheets. And he's back. We're working in the dark now. Putting on the ply sheets onto the vapor barrier, and this is the last piece. We only have to modify this piece a tiny bit because when we test fitted it, this piece was bent. Now it can't be bent anymore, and so now it's overlapping a little bit. Saturday, so very exciting. We can work on the truck all day, and we will continue where we left off yesterday, which is our subfloor. So they should all fit by now. Patrick cut them to the right size and waterproofed them again, and now we'll try to line them all up and screw them in. Here we go.
And not step on them.
Yeah, don't step on them and break them. It's very tempting sometimes. We're done. Look at it. It's all screwed down. Now we have to clean it, get a vacuum cleaner, and yeah, I'll probably start doing the walls. So for the walls, we'll have wood all over here and here along the SHSs, everywhere pretty much. And then we will screw in tongue and groove boards and plywood, depending on where it is. So all the surfaces you can actually see will have the tongue and groove boards, the pine lining, and all the other spots, like behind the seating corner here, they will have ply sheets painted, like here in the back. this mess. So much wood cutting today. Our Mog got a visitor. Look at this. A four-wheel drive coaster ready to hit the road. We are so jealous. We wish we could go with them. Wow, look at this. They are ready. So, this is our roof rack.
So today,
I told Patrick that his videos are always like he's talking super silent, so now he's gonna scream.
I'm gonna scream at the camera and tell you what we did today. So today we put these mounts on the roof.
God.
So we put these mounts on the roof and pretty much bolted them down because we just drilled holes through our main supports in our roof and measured these two edges. So I wrote down the measurements on each one. And when we put the roof rack back on the roof, we just spaced it and then spot welded these together so we know they're in the right spot. And Yele was driving the forklift.
Woohoo!
And lifted me up the welder and everything, so I could use it on the roof, on the cab. And yeah, so now I have to weld these completely, so it's solid.
Yeah. And since we got a new gas bottle recently, we will definitely have enough welding gas. Alright guys, this is it for today's episode. We are working on the last smaller bits and pieces of our roof rack, and we will also start building our brush bars. We couldn't continue working on the interior because we don't have screws long enough to go through the wood into the metal. So one girl that's working with us, she's in Bunbury today and gonna get some for us, which is really good. Yeah, that's how far we got this week. So see you all next week. Also, our stairs are in the making, and that's the box where they will slide into. So stay tuned for that next.
Pas de soleil, 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 pas de soleil.